failed.
Why are you doing this?
You did this to yourself. And now, all of you will perish.
Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Elseworlds sneak peek that was tagged on at the end of last night's Supergirl episode. So I talked about it in my review, but this is my long extended video thoroughly breaking down everything that we saw in this sneak peek for the Elseworlds crossover that is coming next week. We should be expecting a new trailer or a new extended scene like this later tonight on Arrow, so be on the lookout for that. If not, we're definitely going to get it on the Flash in the next day. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any DCTV videos later this year. So let's break down this sneak peek shot by shot, and we'll talk about the dialogue and everything later that is featured at the end of the sneak peek, but we're going to point out every single hero that I can find out. So this is one long take, really. It's just a massive pan around this destruction on Earth 90. So in this sneak peek it reveals Earth 90 is a thing. Last crossover they said there's only 53 Earths, so they've retconned that, they've gone back, they've added this other Earth that is outside of Earth 53, and you can see all these different heroes all from this one Earth, and they're all teaming up. So perhaps this is a version of the Justice League, I would hazard the guess. It seems to be more in the lines of the original Justice League team, like a mix of different iterations of the Justice League essentially. So the first person that we can see in the sneak peek is a dead looking Stargirl, and you can see it's most definitely Stargirl on the ground, who we've seen on Legends of Tomorrow back in season 2. So we haven't seen her since then, which is a massive shame, but it's really nice seeing her again. She's getting her own TV show on the DC universe, so that's coming very soon. Looking forward to that especially. And so we move on, and the next hero that we can see is some sort of female hero, and at first I was like, is this Cisco or what? But then if you actually brighten it, you can see there is some sort of skirt or some sort of extended thing near the pelvis, and I actually can't identify this hero. This is the one person that I am unsure on right now, but it seems like it's definitely a female hero from what I can see. But if you guys have the answer to that, let me know in the comments below. And then the next hero that you can see most definitely is Firestorm. This is the Jefferson Jackson version of Firestorm, definitely for sure, and you can see him lying down in the rubble. And then as it goes on, you can see one of the Hawk's mask, and then the next hero that you can see is the 90s version of Captain Cold. So this is really exciting. At first I couldn't identify him, then some people let me know on Twitter, because all we can see is the back of his head and we don't see anything else really. But yes, this is in fact the 90s version of Captain Cold, so he's from Earth 90 in this. So hopefully they're canonizing the 90s TV show of The Flash, so that as we see later, we see John Wesley Shipp returning with his 90s version of The Flash. He is from Earth 90 as well, so maybe they canonize the 90s TV show. That would be awesome. So the next hero that we can see is in fact Jesse Quick, and you can see this by the comparison I have on the screen now. This is most definitely Jesse Quick's suit, so this is a version of Jesse. And so as we move on, you get to see the Ray's helmet. So the Ray was featured in last year's crossover. He had an animated show, but he hasn't popped up since, so that is a nice little Easter egg for the last crossover especially. And then as we go on, you can see Hawkman, and obviously you can't see any of their faces. It's stunt doubles for this instance, because they're not going to just get the actors in just to be dead corpses. And then as we pan over from this rubble, you can see our version of Captain Cold on the ground looking very dead, and another Hawk mask, so we can presume this is Hawkgirl, but there is no body right now for Hawkgirl, so that's interesting to note. Also, additionally, one of the major reveals is this version of the Green Arrow, who is in fact the Smallville version of Green Arrow. So that's so exciting to loads of Smallville fans, or even me, who hasn't watch Smallville, just seeing the Easter eggs is just incredible. This is most definitely the Smallville version, so is Smallville actually situated on Earth 90? Are they going to canonize that as well? That's so exciting that they're mixing in all these different iterations from past DC lore and bringing it all together. And then we go over and we see a person crawling through the rubble, and this is in fact an alternate version of Jay Garrick. This is in fact Barry Allen from Earth 90, played by John Wesley Shipp, featuring the Flash suit from the 90s TV show. So this is so exciting. This seems like he is in charge of the Justice League. He is the center figure of this Earth and the center hero, and he has failed. And as we get a really nice look at John Wesley Shipp in this suit, it features him in all his glory with this 90s Flash suit. Obviously in the TV show right now, Earth 3 Jay Garrick is in fact the Flash, but he is that different version, and so this is in fact a doppelganger. But in fact he is probably going to be Barry Allen in this, because in the original TV show from the 90s he plays Barry Allen, not Jay Garrick, so that must be noted. So he is an older version of the Flash. Most likely he's had lots more experience than our version of the Flash, of our Barry, and so it seems like this Earth can most definitely have a version of the Justice League considering his age and his experience. So the camera pans up from Barry actually crawling across the ground. You can see the Monitor, and the Monitor is featured, and he in the comics is heavily associated with Crisis on Infinite Earths. That is his main story, and essentially he is actually a good guy. He works against the Anti-Monitor with our heroes. He essentially monitors all the Earths, and the only reason he comes out of hiding is due to the Anti-Monitor breaking free and actually trying to destroy the multiverse, trying to merge it all into one Earth. So in this case, the Monitor seems to be more like an anti-hero, or he could be a straight up villain, but he has seemingly destroyed all these heroes, killed all these heroes, and using this book he has changed this reality, and he is going to bring it over to Earth 1 and give it to Dr. Destiny, and most likely they are going to change our reality, and therefore changing Barry and Oliver, switching Grant and Steven for this Elseworlds crossover. And Jay Garrick's doppelganger, aka John Wesley Shipp's Barry Allen from the 90s, from Earth 90, is going to be coming and warning our team of what's to come. And you can see in the trailer, in the sneak peek, he looks at the book and the book shines with light as it seemingly he's going to change their reality. And as he runs away, he does a little dodge and weave, and I do think he's picking up all the bodies of his team members, because what's the point? Why wouldn't he just run straight? So I do think he's got those bodies. I don't know if we're going to see them anymore, or if this is like a one-off scene. Maybe we'll visit Earth 90 in this crossover. That would be so exciting. And it seems like the Monitor has destroyed this Earth and he's coming to Earth 1. So maybe he's trying to rewrite all realities, or maybe someone's forcing it on him. Maybe Psycho Pirate or something like that. So Barry Allen runs away and we see the focus on his chest. And I do believe this was actually shot and actually filmed by Kevin Smith, because this was in the Supergirl episode. So this really does reek Kevin Smith due to all the heroes, all the comic book characters all lying on the ground. Like, that's massive Easter egg fest. And considering it's the Elseworlds crossover, I think they would have given this scene to him just for the fun of it, because he would really enjoy doing it. And also it was tagged on to the end of Supergirl as a post-credit scene, so it was his episode of Supergirl, so I'm guessing they let him shoot this scene to start the crossover. So that is about it in regards to the Elseworlds crossover sneak peek. Tomorrow or tonight we should be expecting some more after Arrow, and then the Flash tomorrow. Maybe a extended trailer, like a 2-minute trailer, or maybe another sneak peek like this, but we'll have to wait and see. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and also share this video with your friends, let them know. And anyway guys, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like Shotri.